Welcome to the final lesson in the three-lesson intro to the Life Context template, Living Your Context. Now you get to see how the Life Context template is applicable to your everyday life, including how you respond to life in general. We began this series with an overview and definition of the concept of context in understanding your context. We gained an understanding of context being the circumstances that form the setting for an event, statement, or idea, and in terms which it can be fully understood or assessed. We then moved on to an understanding of your context as being your life within the context of life in general, and posing several questions including, who are you? And why are you here? And what do you want? You were asked to answer these questions as best you could at the time. You were then introduced to the second module, engaging your context, through life modes of the Life Context template. Now that you've been introduced to life modes, it's time to see how they apply to your everyday life. Welcome to reality, living your context. Unless there's a way to apply the concepts we've been discussing to this point so that it is meaningful to you and your life, not just life in general, all of this information could feel meaningless. The sequence of understanding your context, then engaging your context with life modes is powerful. Now we transition to a pivotal point in the sequence of our Life Context template journey, the application of life modes in your reality, your everyday life. This is living your context. It's one thing to know the 3 R's of the Life Context life modes: rest, reflection, and response. But to know how they apply to your everyday reality is life-changing. We explored together in detail how the mechanics of each of the life modes work, including being centered, having a foundation, replenishing, and meditating in rest mode. We also looked at how, through reflection, we receive tips for living. These tips are based on focusing on a topic or word and asking if you have insight. Insight gained through images and ideas that provide information. Observing patterns when reflecting about a particular topic or word can reveal principles that lead to developing plans of action, all of which are based on chosen standards, beliefs, and criteria that reflection can be measured against. The third R, response, is an affirmation that values are a driving mechanism for evaluating choices and taking action based on options and details for your values, choices, and actions. The power of the 3 R's model is truly demonstrated when it is applied as an overlay to your reality, the 4th R in the Life Context template. The life modes of the 3 R's become applicable and practical in their use and application in your reality. When we say your reality, what do we mean? We mean your reality, your day-to-day life and existence, whatever that means for you and your context. As discussed in understanding your context, your reality is basically broken into 2 categories. 1, who you are within, and 2, who you are in your world. Who you are within includes your spiritual and motivational life, your mental and emotional life, and your physical and wellness life, all things within you. Who you are in your world includes your social life, your career and vocational life, your financial life and relationship with money, and your family and relationship life, related to whether or not you have a family or how you handle your relationships. Within each of these categories, you have the events and functions of life that are your context, where you live every day. They are broken into segments for who you are within and who you are in your world. To streamline it even more, it can be divided into two segments: within yourself and all of the segments that are related to inner communication, and in your world for all segments related to interaction with others and the world around you. In the next series of Life Context lessons, you will learn some specific techniques for how to engage your life context with life modes through integration and cross-referencing using the Life Context template. You will also begin to develop your own approaches to application of life modes to the reality of your life context. Congratulations on completing the 3 lessons of Intro to the Life Context template: understanding your context, engaging your context, and living your context. Make sure to reserve your access to upcoming lessons.